friends, this is my sugar apple tree. I'm based out of Irving, Texas, and I'm trying to pollinate this sugar apple tree. Let me show you. The fruiting season has actually begun, and I've been pollinating this tree from last 5 to 10 days, and I'm seeing some results as well on this. You see, we have some baby sugar apples coming already. These are all the results of pollination done by me. There we are, a few of them here. So today I want to quickly make a video on how do you pollinate sugar apple tree. There's very less window you get to pollinate this tree, and if the pollination does not happen, probably you'll end up having no fruits. So there are two steps in it. First, you need to collect the pollen from the male flowers, and then place that pollen into the female flowers. So if you see, there are two kinds of flowers already there. This is a perfect example of a male flower. It's nice, wide and spread, and there's all pollen everywhere in that flower. If you see there inside, there is pollen sitting in. And then you need to locate a female flower and then just pollinate it with, here is an example of a male and a female flower right next to each other. So this guy, this is a male flower with pollen, and these are the female flowers which are not opened. So basically the same flower becomes male if not pollinated. So I deliberately leave some flowers, do not pollinate them, so that I get the pollen supply continuously for the subsequent coming in flowers. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect this pollen from this flower and then pollinate the other female flowers with it. Let us get started. For this you'll need a clean vessel to collect the pollen, something like this, and where you can see the pollen in it. So I have a colored base on it so that I can see the pollen which is getting collected here, and then a brush from which I will collect the pollen and then put the pollen into the female flowers. So let's get started. So there is my, I'm carefully putting the cup under the flower and gently giving a tap just to make sure that the pollen flower falls in the base of the cup, and I have a good chance of collecting it. So I have almost emptied this flower and taken all the pollen. Oops, the flower just, anyway, this flower will not fruit because there's nothing in it. So if you see, this is the pollen I've got collected from here,
the white stuff.
yeah. And now all you need to do is just gently load this brush with the pollen like this, and carefully, very gently take one of the petals out.
It's really windy today.
Yeah, probably it's not a right day to do, but I don't want to take chance because tomorrow this flower will become a male flower and I would lose the chance of pollinating it. And I gently tap it, and after I tap it, I just remove one of the petal from the side just to remember that I have pollinated this flower. So that's all we need to do. Gently spread one of the arms of that flower and take the brush and just push the pollen inside, and then close it as nothing happened. And then I take one of the tips and I bend it to break it. That does not impact on any fruiting process, but it gives me an indication that I have pollinated it, just to remember, because there are lots of flowers on the tree. So that's pretty much it. Now I will keep a track of this flower and let you know the results as it happens. Hopefully the pollination process is complete and the fruit gets set. Let me try this on one more flower while we are here. Hold this.
Thank you.
Put it here.
Right there. This one right there?
There.
Is that a sugar apple right next to it?
Yes, that was pollinated day before yesterday. So here is this female flower. Okay, so this is not ready to be pollinated because all the petals are tightly closed, so this is not ready. Probably tomorrow or day after this would be ready for pollination. So I'll see another candidate. Yeah, there it is. This is another perfect candidate. It's almost ready to be pollinated. The leaves are opening up. There's almost good space for insects and pollinators to go inside. So I'll take my chance and I'll just go ahead and pollinate it with the pollen I have in the brush. So I am just taking it, giving a gentle tap, making sure all the pollen goes inside, and then just take it and snip it like this. That's pretty much it. Done.
Pollinate it.
We'll keep a track on these two flowers and let's see if the pollination is complete and we have a fruit set on this. That's all for now. Thank you all.